Hi, I'm Dr. Gary Richter from Ultimate Pet Nutrition, and today I'm here to answer the question, can your dog eat what's in this box? Today, I'll be challenged to guess what's inside this box and whether it's safe for your dog to eat. Please wish me luck. All right, what's in this box? Feels like a bowl of blueberries. You know, blueberries are a great snack for dogs. They're super tasty. They're packed with vitamins and minerals and antioxidants. For all of the same reasons blueberries are good for us, they're good for your dog. So let's see what's next. All right, let's see. A shoe? A shoe. Generally speaking, not a recommended snack for a dog. Needless to say, nobody really wants their shoes chewed up. I would definitely recommend that you not, for example, give your dog an old shoe to chew on, because if your dog gets the idea that the old shoe is good to chew on, they'll probably find one of your good shoes to chew on next. So best to keep the shoes in general out of your dog's mouth. Okay, what's up next? Possibly a chocolate bar. Let's see how I did. Plate's not gonna fit, but the chocolate bar does. Chocolate bars, super yummy for people, and unfortunately also yummy for dogs, but very much not good for them. Chocolate has a number of compounds in it, including caffeine and theobromine, both of which can be very, very harmful for dogs. If your dog does eat chocolate, it's important to make sure you call your veterinarian or animal poison control immediately, because the size of your dog and how much and what kind of chocolate all kind of play in to what the potential toxicity concerns are. Shall we see what's next? Okay, what do we have here? All right, I'm already grossed out by this. It's soft and squishy. I hope it's something like rice. Oh, thank God it's rice. That could have been just about anything. So rice, very, very good for dogs, especially dogs with upset tummies. But in general, this is something that you can add to their food. Very commonly, you've probably heard many veterinarians will recommend for dogs with upset stomachs to feed a diet, a bland diet of, say, rice and maybe like some boiled chicken or something like that. All right, let's see what's next. All right. Okay, that's weird. Is it a stuffed octopus? It is a stuffed octopus. You know, a big dog could probably tear this to pieces in fairly short order. I certainly wouldn't want a dog like eating these tentacles. That's a potential obstruction. So if your dog is really destructive and likes to tear apart and eat toys, I would probably avoid one that looks like this. If your dog is like mine and just generally tends to carry them around, then he's probably fine. Shall we see what's next? Let's see. A banana. Bananas. Really good snack. Bananas are great for dogs. You know, there's a lot of vitamins and minerals and potassium in bananas. They can be very, very healthy as snacks for dogs. Things to keep in mind regarding bananas: there are a fair amount of calories in bananas. So you wouldn't want to give your dog, for example, a whole banana, but a small piece of a banana would be fine. The other thing is we really don't want them eating the skin. That could cause some GI upset. So, you know, we'll keep that away from them. But, you know, if you're having a banana and you want to give your dog a little piece, by all means, feel free. Let's see what else you got. All right. Oh, these are going to be a no-no. Grapes. Okay, grapes. I really like grapes. They're a yummy snack. They are potentially very, very toxic for dogs. Honestly, the rate of toxicity for grapes from one dog to the next is quite variable, and grape toxicity in dogs is very, very uncommon. That said, it is completely impossible to predict which dog is going to have a toxic reaction, and it does not appear to be dose dependent, meaning that one grape could potentially cause problems, and those problems very frequently involve irreversible kidney failure. It's very, very important to keep grapes away from your dog, and if your dog does get into grapes, and remember that also means things like raisins, it's really important to call your veterinarian, and the last thing that we want is your dog getting really sick from having eaten a grape. Let's see another one. Okay. Guessing that's a hard-boiled egg. It is a hard-boiled egg. Eggs. Amazing nutrition. The egg whites loaded with protein, very, very digestible, bioavailable protein too. The egg yolk, really good source of fat. Ultimately, eggs are really good to give dogs. Couple things to remember. There is a lot of fat in the egg yolks, and if they're getting too many of them, it can cause tummy upset. But every now and again, giving your dog a piece of an egg or even a whole egg if you have a larger dog, that's absolutely something that you can do. Some people will even just crack a raw egg into their dog's food. You can absolutely do that as well. You can actually crumble up the eggshell and put it in your dog's food. It's actually a good source of calcium. There is, of course, always a slight chance of foodborne bacteria. Dogs are usually fairly able to deal with that kind of thing, but if that's something that concerns you, then just cook the egg. Eggs, overall, thumbs up for dogs. All right, let's keep going. Okay. Let's see. All right, that's gross. I don't know what it is. Is it like Play-Doh or something? Ah, sort of Play-Doh. It's food Play-Doh. It's raw dough. There's nothing particularly toxic here, but if your dog were to eat any quantity of this, there's a very high chance that they're going to get a tummy upset, vomiting, diarrhea, that sort of thing. If your dog were to eat a very small piece of raw dough, nothing terrible is going to happen. You definitely want to keep them away from this. You know, if you have raw dough in the house because you're baking, like you're baking bread, feel free and give them a small piece of the bread when you're done, but definitely no raw dough. All right, let's see what else we got. Hopefully I'll do better on the next one. All right. Well, could be anything in a package, but I'm guessing by the size of the package that perhaps it's a bag of Nutri-Complete. Hey, it's a bag of Nutri-Complete. A really, really well-formulated, freeze-dried whole food diet. This one happens to be beef. This is a diet that I helped formulate. I'm really, really proud of these formulas. My own dogs are on it. Many, many dogs in my own veterinary practice are using it. We get almost universal positive response, both from the standpoint of the dogs loving it and dogs doing really, really well on it. So I'm a big fan of Nutri-Complete. You know, it can be used as either their entire meal, or you can use it as a topper to add to what you're already feeding. So, you know, whatever works best in your world. I hope you enjoyed the ride. And hey, if you like this episode, be sure to subscribe to the channel. And as always, make sure what you're feeding your dog isn't a mystery. Give them something you can count on, like Nutri-Complete dog food. No guesswork, just pure nutrition. Well, that was equal parts insightful and honestly a little nerve-wracking. I'm Dr. Gary Richter. Thanks for watching.